army came marching by two and by two on the dusty old road that the woodcutter knew. They were off to a war in some far distant land, but where and for why he did not understand. But the woodcutter sat and he watched in the shade on the old wooden bench he had lovingly made. Farmer's wife of beauty met the devil one dark day. He stood before her and would not allow her on her way. The devil stared at her with lust, said, "It is a fact, I'll take your body and your soul, but I will make a pact." The devil said, "You'll share my bed, your virtue shall be mine, and when you're dead I'll take your soul to my unholy shrine." On the downs there were robbers who waited for days till a stagecoach came by with a lady and her maids. They carried some jewelry, plenty of cash, and the men they got ready as quick as a flash. To cause more alarm and disguise all their faces, they took off their shirts and their breeches and braces. They wore some white paint, but it started to rain. It was more than their ardor that started to wane. There were Jimmy and Billy, and up the front was Willie, who fired the very first shot. But it didn't go off as the trigger was locked, or maybe his pistol was only half-cocked. I sing of a child without parents or kin, brought to the poorhouse, her life to begin. Was it her fate to be haunted by sin, as was the custom far back in the day? Life in the workhouse meant all work, no play, and they chose her name, which was just Mary J. Though I know your story, I'll never know your face, and it's not me that lays the flowers in your place. With contraband brandy in barrels so round, smugglers transported their booty to town. They aimed to deliver their hooch to the end, but the revenue men were after their skin. In fear of their capture, the smugglers decide to find somewhere clever their brandy to hide. They searched all they hunted all night and in vain. They searched in the wind and they searched in the rain. Way down in devices when the full moon rises, there you find the yokels who fool the excises. Meet the original movers and shakers. In Wiltshire they smile, they call them the rakers. When you give your love a rose, be sure the color is right, as when it's from the wind inside, and the losers will get the in Bosworth Field, they battled for the crown. The green and white rose fled to red, with Richard the Good struck down. With Richard the Good struck down. Once upon a time they didn't know there were lots of wondrous things that had to grow, but they didn't know they'd reap what they may sow. Oh no. A rambling name I can't recall, a lovely face that could enthrall. Some they have hopes and some they have woes. Some live in places where nobody goes, but me, I live peaceful alongside the roads. The alchemist said I have plans in my head, how to turn lead into gold. I've drawn a picture of brewing a mixture that might stop us all growing old. I didn't wear medals, I didn't win wars, I wasn't a rebel, 'cause I had no cause. But what will you do when I'm not around, being oh so polite and not breaking new ground? Nothing was spoken and nothing was meant, there was no conversation today. Nothing was fated and nothing was sated, except in your own quiet way. It's all in the future, written in the past. But when you find your lover, you will know the die is cast, and you'll know she's out there somewhere. You'll find her in your way, and you'll know that when your time has come, she'll take you on that day. But it was me, I was the tree, and then the lamb lay down with me. In castles I have seen the Queen of Ages lie, but I love you, Lady Guinevere. It's the Facebook generation. Remember when we used to talk? And when it's done, may you come so sweetly home. And when it's done, may you come so safely